these women ain't going nowhere. These clubs, these parties, all this shit ain't going nowhere.
So if you wake up in the morning and you don't want to do something, you don't care enough about yourself.
When you're sick and tired of looking and feeling like shit, you'll show up, motherfucker. I'll see you there. Because you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to be like, fuck that.
So many people that have the ability and just refuse. It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely. In the battle, you find peace. When you go to war with yourself, you find a lot of peace.
Failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of it.
If you think the price of winning is too high, wait till you get the bill from regret.
Everything that you do counts.
Obsession's gonna be talent every time. You got all the talent in the world, but are you obsessed?
The fear is never reaching your potential. That always falling short, always quitting before you're done, always procrastinating, always not doing the right thing.
And a lot of times you have to learn to perform without motivation. You have to be your best self when you're least motivated.
If you have to ask how to get motivated to go to the gym, you don't need to be going to the gym.
You are a man. Stand up and be a man. Make the hard decisions, make the sacrifices, make the unpopular decisions, and become comfortable in your own skin.
Everybody wants to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
You know, we're all gonna die one day. So we live like that. Live like you could die tomorrow.
It's the what if I can pull off a fucking miracle. What if I can become someone that no one thinks I can be?
It's time to stay focused. It's time to decide, fuck clubs, fuck partying, fuck trying to fit in and socialize.
If you don't fail, you're not even trying. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did.
Be the guy who embraces hard work, the grind. Don't be afraid of being hurt. Don't be afraid of sacrificing some blood.
You gotta be willing to fail. If you can't fail, you gotta go out there and fail. You gotta go out there and fall down. Most people who've won big have failed big.
If you don't get what you thought you were gonna get, can you still be the same individual?
Now, the only place to go from failure is to win.
Is you have got to suffer.
And every day that you haven't hit it, they're gonna feel like they were right. But they're wrong.
Got shitty shorts, whatever it is that's the issue today.
Keep talking.
It's warm on the couch.
That's
Your
it.
missus says stay in bed.
That's it.
It's comfy,
That's
it's cozy.
That's
You've got
it.
work later on. You had an argument last night. You're slightly
it.
hungover.
Cause I know every motherfucker ain't gonna do what I'm gonna do. But if you wanna fucking go to that edge where people do not like you, don't understand you, question everything you fucking do, you've arrived. You will never understand what is wrong with me. And that's why I'm so fucking glad you don't. Cause I'm in the right fucking spot. When people don't understand you anymore, you're in that spot of obsession and drive.
The more weird you are is a reflection of how committed you are to focusing on your shit, molding and shaping and developing your ideas and your craft so that when it's time for you to make your rounds, you gonna fly.
What would you do, ladies and gentlemen, if you couldn't fail? What would you do if you were in a situation where your mind couldn't comprehend an outcome in which you lost?
One time in my life I felt that. What was my purpose?
And then one day you're an old man.
Yep.
And you look back and go, God, I could have been great.
Yep.
I could have been great.
Okay, man, pull up record, all this shit. And I'm like, that's not me, man. And God looks at me and says, that's who you were supposed to be.